Hi guys, today is day three of the training of Be on TV challenge. So today was really rough, really hard. So I had to stick with it for a little bit. Tears came to my eyes several times, but I had to sit with it a little bit. So the homework is to reintroduce ourselves. Okay, let's go. First, let me have a glass of sip of wine here. Okay, so let's go back to the 24th of November, 1964. Jacqueline M. Young was born to a mom of 16 and a dad of 20, married couple. Then came my sister 11 months later, and then came divorce, leaving my mom to be single. We lived together with my great-grand in our home. Now, we always did not have nothing. We always hardly have. My mom went to work. My great-grand took care of us. She lived to 107, bless her heart. And we did the chores in the house. Now, my mom did her best. I don't blame her. Hi. Yeah, I'm out on my tiki hut here, swing bar. My mom did her best. I don't blame her at all. She did her best. She was 16 years old, 17, 18 years old when she had us. So she did her best. I don't blame her at all. But down in my heart, I knew I did not want to live like this. I want more. I feel I deserve more, and I want more. My great-grand taught me to sew when I was age 5, and I keep remember, she lived to 107. I keep remember she saying to me, Jackie, put a mirror at your front door. And when you're leaving, if you can't sit and have tea with the Queen in the English accent voice, because our mother country was London, England, go back and change. She just always say to me, my first impression is the lasting one. So it's always instilled in me that I should always look my best. So I wanted to drive my car at age 16. I wanted a car at age 16. My mom couldn't afford it. I remember saving up my lunch money for the week so I could hire somebody for 3/4 an hour to teach me how to drive. Thanks. So my mom couldn't afford for us to go to college either. So after I left high school, I went to my first job. My first employee were Mr. and Mrs. Chen. They own a garment factory called Trend. They are the one that sent me to school to do fashion designing, pattern making, pattern grading, everything, clothes construction, everything pertaining to fashion. They took me on their wings and they taught me. I was their sample machinist, pattern maker, grader, and that's how it started. Now, in my heart I still wanted more. I knew I wasn't just born to just live a mediocre life. I wanted more. That was my heart desire. So I graduated from high school. My mom gave me a sewing machine for my graduation gift, a little tabletop sewing machine. Now, I sewed on that machine constantly, cut up clothes on my bed in my bedroom. The table was my bed, so I cut a lot of sheets up. But I saved up my money and bought myself my first home when I was 25 years old. Now, I'm in my home, I have a dish on my house, and I'm watching people living the lifestyle here in the United States, London, everywhere on TV. And I said, I want that life. I want that abundant life. And I remember one infomercial early in the morning, Carlton Sheet said, it can show you how to buy a home with no money down. I ordered the program. I implemented it, and I got 2 rental properties when I was in my 20s, plus living in my townhouse. I was able to add on to my townhouse and extend my company, not working for anybody anymore, created a company called Jackie I Fashion Apparel Inc. We make custom garments for men, women, and children. I remember my grandma. Now, my business was inside my house. I would dress up as if I was going to work, go through my front door, walk around my house, and came through the side door of my studio as if I was going to work. Being there at work before my employees come in as if I was dressed at work, because she always instilled in me, your impression is your last one. Your first impression is your lasting one, and you're always dressed to impress. So, did that, and then I started to get clientele in the United States. I went and got my visa. We got a visiting visa, and I would come to the United States, get orders, go back first Friday weekend, go back to Jamaica, fill those orders, and then come back here and deliver and make US dollars. I fell in love with Florida. Same kind of weather, and I decided to try to move my business here, and I built a house here. I moved here in 1995, July, closed on my property, and then fell in love with someone. And 1996, I had my daughter, Jewel, and was back in the same position that my mom was as a single mom. Then everything come crashing down. And I said, I have to change, because the desire is still there. I want to be the best version of myself. The desire was still there, so I have to change. So I start working 7 days a week. Not my company, because I didn't have employees. I couldn't bring them here, and nobody couldn't sew to the standard that I am accustomed to. My great-grand instilled in me, you do your best, whatever it takes. So then I decided now, and I met Carlton Sheet, working at the cleaners, doing alterations for them. This guy came in, and I heard his voice, and the voice was the same voice that I heard on the information. And I said, just out loud, I know that voice. It was Carlton Sheet. He lives in the hometown that I live on the island. And he came to my store, we talked and exchanged words and everything. So I'm all about being the best version of yourself. Now, you have to have the desire first. You have to have the desire first. You cannot have that blame. Oh, I wasn't born rich. I wasn't, my parents wasn't rich. I wasn't helped. You cannot use that blame factor. We have one life to live. This is not a practice life. This is the only life we have. And that's how I created my company. It's called JYL Image and Lifestyle. That is being the best version of yourself in your image, being the best version of yourself in your wellness. My great-grand lived to 107. That's my aim. Be the best version of yourself in your finances. Living your finances to have the abundant life. And that's how JYL Image evolved. Thanks for joining. I know earlier I thought about it and I said, I hope I don't cry, but it was awesome. It was really hit home today training, and I decided I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Don't care about what other people think. Just follow your heart desire and be your true you. Let me see who is here before I go. Thank you. Love the swing. Yes, I'm out here in my tiki hut. I have a boat too, and it's the swing bar out here on the water. Thank you, Shalon. Cutting sheets. Yes, I cut up a whole bunch of sheets. July, a great month. Yes, it is. That's when the year I got married to my husband 6 years ago. 6 years ago, 31st of July. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, guys, you go do your reintroduction. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining.